Dr. Caswell, can you explain to the audience how you suggest, and I'd like to also explain how I personally, ingest the Kraterall. It is a very strong formula. It is ethanol based, but there's also a glycerin based formulation. Me personally, I take about 2 mLs at one time, and I take it under the tongue. I take it like this, and I would take 2 on a normal dosing for myself. Now, I'm a pretty big guy, and I'm also somebody that has used Kratom before. Can you explain to the audience what the ml dosing is that you're suggesting and how the audience might take it in? Because, again, I've become very used to this. This is strong. I actually like it that way. Many of the people who are consuming it like it this way, but I know you have some of your patients doing it in a different format.
Absolutely. So this is one of those things, and the years that I've been doing this, no matter what herbal compound or tincture I'm going to be talking about, I always let my patients know this. Number one, everybody's different. And that goes with pretty much anything that we're talking about. So with that being said, Chuck and I have different scalability as far as where we have an efficacy with Kraterall. So for me personally, any given time, I would say between 0.5 and 1 ml, I'm okay with. For Chuck, it might be 1 ml, it might be 2 mLs. What I would say is that, in general, I wouldn't really like to see anyone go above 4 mLs a day. I think that that's a really good dose for everyone. Again, what we're trying to do is we're trying to focus on this aspect of how do we control ADD, ADHD-like symptoms while getting the most benefit without any downside. Now, with that being said, one of the things I've heard, and again, you have to think about the aspects of what is a tincture. So, as Chuck was saying, we have 2 formulations. We have one here that is an original, real deal considered tincture formulation, which is made with alcohol extract. And then we're going to be having one that's going to be a glycerin-based compound. Both of them have great shelf life. The glycerin is going to taste, obviously, a lot better. And again, it's one of those, it's basically a taste preference. One of the things I've heard patients say is that the Chinese herbs are a little earthy, which is okay. Again, we're talking about thousands of years of Chinese medicine. And these Chinese herbs, we source them from overseas. So we know exactly where this product is coming in. A company that's been in business for many, many, many years. And these are the real deal herbs. So they're going to taste like herbs. So if you hear people talk about Chinese tea, it's not like tea that a lot of us Americans can think of. With that being said, what you can also do is take the tincture, and you can just take out the amount that you would like. So we're going to say 1 ml, right? And what we do is we just put that in there and stir that up. Now, if you would like to, you can add some type of a lemon or something like that to it. You can even, if you really want to, add a little bit of honey if that's okay with you. It's not going to alter the attributes of the tincture itself. When you do something like this, you can actually control the rate at which you have the Kraterall. So for some people, putting it under the tongue, not only is it a little intense taste, it's sublingual, so it's instant. With this one, you can control the rate a lot more.
I can definitely tell you when I do it sublingual, about 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I can really start to feel it. When I put it in my coffee or a tea or something like that, mm-hmm. It is a little bit more balanced out. So
for individuals who are just starting out with this it's strong. I mean, we formulated, when I agreed to work with you to do this, you and I both wanted top of the line stuff. We wanted top of the line. We wanted the most Chinese herbs that we can get, and we wanted the highest quality Kratom, obviously.
I can say your insistence on getting as much Chinese herbs in there it's been a challenge to hit your formula the way you want. And for the audience, if in fact your pipette ever does get clogged up, a simple remedy to that is just, and I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there is, and these are the Chinese herbs because Dr. Caswell is insisting that we put as much in there as possible. You just take a paper clip and get it up in there, stir it around, and your pipette will work again. So that's just a real simple solution because this man has insisted on a lot of Chinese herbs being in this formula.